Welcome back, y'all, to another episode of Tony Plays The Binding of Isaac. Hope everyone's doing good, everyone's chilling, going about their day nice and lovely. Today, we are going to be taking on a little bit of more Tainted Apollyon. We're going to go up path, potentially, here. Hope everyone's doing good. I am, honestly, having quite a solid day. Gonna be doing a Destiny 1 raid, aka Vault of Glass. Haven't done Vault of Glass in a minute. Luckily, the raid takes place at 7. However, I got kind of a stacked day ahead of me coming in here, alright? AKA, I just got off work. It's 4:30, so you know what that means. Time to record Isaac. Hopefully, I can get this Isaac recording done in not too long of a time. If done so, then I'll be able to eat dinner. Perfectly reasonable hour. After I'm done eating dinner, I'll be able to play something with my friends who wanted to try out this new game. I'll play with them for a little bit. That should roughly land me in like maybe the 6 o'clock area. I'm probably underestimating it. It's probably gonna be more like 6:30 or something like that. In landing that area, I'm hoping to maybe be able to work out real quick and then get myself a, what's it called? You know, I'll be able to get myself a solid workout in, get some protein, take a shower, and then hopefully around 7:30-ish time, I'll be able to do a D1 raid. And after that D1 raid, I'm gonna play something that I was wanting to play. However, you know, whatever. Anyways, from the sound of it, you can kind of obviously tell, Tony, you got like your whole day planned out ahead of you right now, don't you? Nope, not at all. I'm gonna be completely honest with you. 5% more coins if your hearts from room clears. Yeah, it's fine by me. It is not planned out at all. This is like something I came up with in my head. However, it can all kind of be switched around. I was planning to get like a 30-minute run in. However, it could very easily end up being longer. That's just the nature of Isaac runs. So I shouldn't have planned for that. You know what? Yeah, let's eat that. Why not? And a speed up. That's not bad. That's not bad. So you know how it is right now, y'all. You know, I'm just kind of trying to make do, as they say. No, come on. There is someone hiding somewhere. Am I stupid? What's up, bruh? I feel like that's the second time I've walked into the quite possibly one of the most avoidable methods of damage ever created, which is red fires in like the most menial spot possible. Whatever, man. Doesn't matter. So yeah, none of this is planned at all. I'm gonna be completely real with y'all. None of this is planned. I am simply just off the cuffing this, and whatever happens, you know, happens. Oh well. If I die mad early in this run, I will obviously restart. However, I will be upset. But as per usual, I don't know if I've ever established this like mark or clause or whatever I've come up with here. But if I am ever recording Isaac, I will infinitely retry over and over until at least I reach... You know what? I'll take a little check. It's more consumables never hurt anybody. Until at least 20 minutes. If 20 minutes in the recording has passed and I still have yet to get a runoff and I die past that mark, I am no longer allotted any resets. So essentially, I'm not even joking, an Isaac episode can consist of legitimate 20 minutes of pure death. Every single, every single minute I can die once, leading to a 20 death recording, and I will still keep going. But the moment we are past 20 and like death 21 happens or whatever, the moment we pass 20 minutes and like my 21st death happens, then that's it. Recording is done. But this is, in my opinion, a good way to at least get some yappening out of a video. I don't want to make it feel like a recording is useless. So I'll at least, you know, get some solid 20 minutes in. I at least want to get some solid 20 minutes in before I, you know, like do anything, you know what I mean? So yeah, that's just kind of what it is. That's the Tony, like, recording Isaac clause or whatever. It might seem a little crazy, I know, you know. Truth be told, I know it's a little dumb slash insane slash like what a weird rule. But honestly, I think it is for the best, and it has never done me wrong before. So, it is what it is, I guess, at the end of the day. But yeah, none of this is planned. I am literally kind of just off the cuffing this to fuck you, game. To see about just, I guess, maximizing my time. That might not be the correct term, I guess, but that's kind of really what it sounds like I'm trying to say. Because I don't want it to make it feel like, oh, I don't have time to do anything. I just want to get it all done with or whatever, you know what I mean? Which is not true. I don't want to just get it over with. I like recording Isaac, but I also wanted to do a raid today, and I got asked by my friends to play a video game, and I said yes. So, you know, I feel like it's only fair that I try and make good on both of those promises. One, a Destiny 1 raid, and two, play some random RV game with my friends that may or may not be good. I'm gonna be real with you, I don't know. You guys, I don't know, do y'all really know how I feel about those games? I don't think they're bad necessarily, but I am gonna keep it honest with you. I do find myself a little bit weary on those kinds of, what do you want to call them? I don't want to say friend slop, alright? Because, you know what? I will say friend slop, and I will explain what I mean in this scenario, alright? So, might be thinking, Tony, what is friend slop, you know? To me personally, friend slop is the type of game that's sole purpose. It was designed with this in mind, to essentially just have you and your friends all purchase the game and play it together because of it being inherently cooperative or such. And after, you know, when engaging with the game, its sole purpose is beyond, you know, no more depth other than just a slight sandbox to make you and your friends laugh slash have fun in. And then, what's the word I'm thinking of? Never do anything more than that. And honestly, never really provide more content. The sole purpose is just to make it so you give them money for purchasing the game, and you have gotten too much time on it to refund it. And the sole purpose is you guys played and had fun, but you will never touch that game again because inherently it's not necessarily a great, you know, game. To me, that is friend slop. You can agree, disagree, but that is what it is to me. I would think a game, a lot of those, I've noticed it myself, a lot of those games that's like, it kind of seems like their only intent is voice chat on, and you saying words causes you to like use spells or whatever, that kind of deal. To me, those games, that's like peak friend slop, at least in recent memory. That's like peak friend slop game, bro. Literally, it just feels like hand designed to have someone play it and be like, you know what I mean, bro? To play it for like 2 minutes and then that's it, bro. Oh, you already put more than 2 hours on this game because you and your friends decided to have fun or whatever. and now you can never return it. Now, this might be seen as Tony essentially saying, what, it's bad to have fun with friends? No, it's great to have fun with friends. Having fun with friends is one of the humanity's greatest joys, bro, dare I say. However, it's obvious when a game, at least to me, it feels way more obvious when a game is kind of exploiting that to try and make money. You know what I mean? It's like the fast food of video games, but it's not worth my time kind of deal. You feel me? Tony, friendship isn't worth your time? If this is the straw man, then yes, it's not. Yeah, you're correct. It's not worth my time. Fuck you. But this is not a straw man. This is Tony getting mad at literally no one right now. So is what it is. But yeah, I'm gonna be honest with you, bro. I feel like it's way easier to pick up on the intent of a video game trying to snipe you with that sort of friend slop category if it kind of doesn't look like it provides much longevity outside of we played it one time and we might not have even had fun, you know what I mean? But we played it one time. And I know, Tony, you must be so fucking fun at parties or whatever. You sound like just a miserable piece of shit, you know? And in which case, you know, I could see where you're coming from. I could see where the negativity might sound like it's reeking off of me. However, I'm just, you know, I'm just saying what I see when it comes to these games. All right, I bought Repo. I played Repo fucking one time. Not even one time. I played it like 2 times and then just kind of like never again. Tony, that's not Repo's fault though, you know. I don't know, man. Playing Repo is essentially just playing Lethal Company, but without the goatedness, without the charm, in my opinion. Not that I'm necessarily dissing the Repo devs or whatever. I don't think they are solely capitalizing on friend slop, you know, dare I say. I'm more so just trying to say, man, that like I feel like A, other games do it get better, and B, I don't fuck with it like that. Just that, you know, dead ass. I just don't fuck with it like that. I don't know, man. Maybe I'm dumb. You could be like, Tony, you're stupid. Tony, blah 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 this, blah 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 that. I'm just gonna fucking, you know, that's how I feel about it. Repo, Peak is a little different. I guess that one changed it, but now this new game or whatever, it all just kind of seems like a friend slop kind of deal. And I'm gonna be honest with you, you know, you could be like, Tony, you sound miserable. You sound like you hate having fun with your friends. I don't hate having fun with my friends. I actually love having fun with my friends. I don't like paying to have fun with my friends, and then it's just kind of, at the end of the day, it's just a waste of money. You know what I mean? So for one, I'm glad my friend offered to buy the game for me. And that's how I will be experiencing it. I'll experience the game on a free basis. Whether that's good or bad, or if that will taint my, what's it called? You know, as much as I like perfection, I'm gonna get hit. Like, it's no doubt about it. I will get hit sooner or later, so. What does Birthright do again? Locust continuously damage enemies without returning while the fire button is held. Oh, that's really good. It's even better now. Now I have like a chain that hits enemies, but also my flies stay at enemies too, so the chain hits even more. It's really good. It was actually a genius idea to not take perfection. Holy. But yeah, it will definitely taint my bias on the game and how I feel about it because it is free. However, I don't care because that's just, you know, that's just how it boils down to, bruh. That's the way the cookie crumbles sometimes, you feel me? Maybe should I have killed these guys? I don't know. Perhaps, perhaps not. I don't know. Don't seem too bad though. Seems like I feel like I won out pretty solid in that instance. But I mean, yeah. We'll see how Tony, at the end of the day, we'll see how Tony's feeling about the RV There Yet game. I'm more so just kind of excited to do D1 VOG again. However, I will never turn down an opportunity to have fun with my friends unless it costs money that I'm not willing to spend. In which case, I will be stingy as hell. And that's not, I don't want y'all out here thinking, I don't want people out here getting the wrong idea of like, oh, Tony's a cheap fuck. He will never have fun with friends if it costs money. That is not true at all. I will not waste money. But if I know it's not going to waste, then I'll cough up freely, bro. You know what I mean? I will cough off that money freely if I know it's not going to be wasted. However, a game that's cost like $10 that you play one time for fucking two hours and 10 minutes, so it's like over the return policy, then that's a waste of money, in my opinion. But you know, that's just me, bruh. That's just my opinion. You know, speaking of my opinion or whatever, not at all. Has to do with my opinion on anything. Do you guys see that Speed got his stream on IMDb? If you're unaware, like what I'm talking about, there was a stream that the content creator known as iShowSpeed did a few years back, and it's now on IMDb as like one of the highest rated pieces of media on there. And you could think what you want of the guy. I don't think he's necessarily a horrible human being. I think he was just a dumb teenager in his early time or whatever, but I think as time has gone on, he's definitely shown a bit more of like an actual character developing to him. Granted, take this with a grain of salt. I don't know. Maybe someone could come out and be like, Tony, don't you know he like literally murdered someone? And it's like, I didn't know that. When I said the sentence, I'm gonna be real with you, I didn't know that. That's on me. But as it stands right now, okay, I don't know that he's done anything horrible / killed a human being or whatever. So, you know, his content's not for me or whatever, but I don't think he's a horrible human being or whatever. But one thing I do know for sure is that this stream of his, that IMDb one, it was a few years back. I believe he was playing Fortnite wager matches or whatever against like chatters. He would just wager money to play Fortnite or whatever. Like, if you can beat me, I'll pay you, kind of deal. And all I know about that stream is one, I think one of the most iconic memes out at the moment or whatever definitely came from that stream, and that is the "why you trying not to laugh?" For the unaware, uninitiated, during the stream there was this kid who was trying to, you know, beat Speed and get money, but he was low-key getting his shit rocked. So he started like crying and, you know, being like, please Speed, I need this. I need this money. My mom is kind of homeless. That were his words. His words were, my mom is kind of homeless. And once that was said, it was over, bro. That Gustavo Fring, you are done. I'm not even fucking playing with you either. Because the moment that happened, the meme history was created when Speed then proceeded to find it very comical, and he started to hold in his laughter and creating a face that has been joked for many a time And not only that, not only just the face, but creating a meme with the Speed, why you try not to laugh, bro. It genuinely, bro, I'm not even joking. Genuinely, it was, it's like a monumental level stream. You know what I mean? Like, history. It feels dumb to say about a meme or whatever, but there's genuine, like, history in that stream, bro. It might genuinely also be one of the reasons why I'm even aware of who Speed is as a human being. Had I not seen some dude trying not to laugh at another kid talking about how his mom is kind of homeless and he wants the money to help her out, I don't think I would even know who Speed was, bro. And so because of that, I don't know who or what, but someone uploaded it into IMDb, and it now currently has like the same rating as like Breaking Bad, bro. You know what I mean? It's like a 10 out of 10 piece of media on IMDb, which I think is really funny. I'm just gonna be completely honest with you. I just think that shit is mad funny. That is like a thing, you know what I mean? That someone out there was like, this is iconic enough to, one, have on IMDb, but two, has been rated as like, as if it belongs in the Library of Congress, you know what I mean, bro? It's genuine. There's genuine comedy in it. I don't care what you say. I'm being 100% real here. There is genuine comedy in it. I do not care what anyone has to say in opposition. That shit is actually funny as hell. In that, like, that situation there. So, you know, it's just odd, bro. It's just odd. Some might say a little dumb, but it's funny as hell. I'm not gonna sit here and lie to you guys. It's a little odd, it's a little dumb, but it's for surely also kind of funny as fuck. I wish I had like Godhead. Am I stupid? I wish I had soy milk or something, or a tears up. I notice I'm like kind of criminally low on tears. But yeah, I don't know, man. It's so odd to, I guess, see a stream on an IMDb page. You know what I mean? There's something comedic about that alone. But yeah, shit's funny. Anyways, how have you guys been doing, huh? Hope you guys have been enjoying the episode so far. I'm not gonna lie to you guys. I'm enjoying this run myself, truth be told. I usually don't be acknowledging the Isaac runs like that. I just kind of yap about random bullshit or whatever half the time. But we got ourselves a solid run going on here. I cannot deny that. I'm gonna be honest with you. I think it's better we grab this rather than having a thing that could potentially blow me up or whatever. If you understand, you picking up what I'm putting down in that scenario? You guys get it. You guys get it. But yeah, I don't know, man. Honestly, right now, I am kind of just breezing through most of this without a care in the world. I kind of do want to tears up, but I'm also afraid to start taking any of these pills, really, because I don't want to get a tears down or something. My tears are already bad, not by choice. I feel like it was just the nerf that they applied to Godhead for some reason a while back, where I think it was also a tears down. But like, other than that, Godhead is still easily like fucking GOAT item material. It honestly, it better be, for how dumb / annoying it was to unlock. And I genuinely, I think I gotta say, same has to be said for what's it called? Same has to be said for Sacred Orb as well. I don't think you can reasonably nerf Sacred Orb without one, causing a riot, and two, having me be upset. Because it was not easy to get, bro. And so if it's not easy to get, I think it deserves to be really strong, right? That's kind of like, that's like the video game rule of thumb or whatever. Items that are difficult to obtain should be worth going through the difficulties, you know what I mean? Kind of deal. Fucking bloat, bro. Stop existing. Stop breathing in my vicinity. That was a little mean to bloat. My apologies, y'all. I know you guys don't watch me to hear me get upset at dumb little enemies like that. That's on me. That's on me, bro. My bad. Honestly, speed ups here are kind of cracked. Have we done delirium yet? We have. So I don't have to worry about that. Oh my god, yes. I don't have to worry about delirium or anything. You guys know how nice it is to do a run and not have to worry about extending it artificially via some dumb BS like, oh, I gotta do Mega Satan, or oh, I do have to do Mega Satan, son of a bitch. Or delirium. Granted, look, I can be clean knowing, hey, I did delirium. I can end it there, you know? I don't have to do any more, but I can do delirium and just be happy. You know, I'm gonna be real with y'all. I think this is a weird video to bring it up in, but I think it does kind of beg the question or whatever. What is the next course of action? You know what I mean? I'd be thinking, Tony, what are you talking about? What the fuck are you yapping about, little bro? And genuinely, if you think about it, what is the next course of action here? We are now currently, what, 310 episodes in, I believe, on Isaac. Only have 55 more days to— why did I do that? Did I think I had like the padlock one? We are only currently around, I want to say 55 days away from reaching a full year, which is insane to me to think about. Oh, are you fucking kidding me, bro? It's insane for me to think about, honestly, genuinely. The fact that we are nothing short of 2 months away, essentially, from having reached a full year of Isaac. And I'm gonna be completely honest with y'all. It's great. It's phenomenal to have reached it this far. However, where do we go from here? Once I am done, you know what I mean? Like, if I reach a full year, that will be a milestone in and of itself. But not only that, I mean, you guys see the progress I'm making on these Isaac runs. What if I'm done, you know? I get it all. If I somehow, by some miraculous fucking method, proceed to pull out a dead god, mind you, I don't even have dead god on my main profile of Isaac, which is save file 1. If by some miracle I manage to pull out a dead god or whatever, what's the move then? Do I keep this going, or do I just, in the words of one might say, do I just pack it up, lil bro? You know what I mean? I think it genuinely, it begs the question, I guess. Just what's the next step after this? After we're truly all done here, what is the next step? I'm gonna be honest with you, I don't fucking know. I never really thought about it, and I never really, I guess not cared to think about it, but you know, never really crossed my mind to think of, hey, what might happen once I beat everything, or once a full year of Isaac has passed or whatever? Do I just then proceed to do random runs and keep yapping about whatnot, or do I maybe give it up for a bit or something like that? I don't know, bro. I'm not gonna lie to y'all. There is a part of me that has thought about slightly giving it up more so in the sense of doing daily uploads as kind of not easy as it seems or whatever, but you know, I've kept it up going this far. There have definitely been times where I've had to kind of weigh out. I've had to balance out, I guess. You know what? I don't think daily uploads are the issue. I think I'm not making more use of my time or whatever. You know what I mean? Just eat it all. Who cares? I think one of those was D6, if I'm correct. It looks like one of those was D6. That's very funny. It's Curse of the Blind, so I guess it doesn't really matter at the end of the day what one of them was or not. Abel. 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 Do y'all even remember Abel, bro, as an item? I forgot it even fucking existed. But yeah, I mean, I'm gonna be honest with y'all, genuinely, it's kind of got me wondering, what am I gonna do going forward or whatever, you know? I could just take the method of like on weekends or something when I have a lot of time where I'm not doing shit. I could just record multiple episodes and keep those up daily upload style. I feel like that would be way easier than what my method is now, which is record one episode every single day. But also then, you know, if that's not the issue, then I still kind of I might run into that other issue of what do I do when I'm done? I'm just gonna have to keep playing random ass Isaac runs or whatever, which, I mean, I'm not fully against, but at a certain point you might get a little tired of it, you know? I don't know, man. Shit's weird. I'm not at that point yet, I'm gonna be completely honest with y'all. I think there have definitely been points where I have maybe faltered a little bit. A part of me was like, oh, I don't know if I can kind of get through this, you know? Get through taking this Isaac shit all the way to the end. But then there's also points where I'm feeling good. I'm gonna be real with y'all. These past few runs, not to jinx it or anything, I could very well die on this run here, but these past few runs have been nothing short of great and very motivational in terms of keeping my ass going. You know what I mean, man? That's no joke either. I should always remember, if it's from that bitch, it's never a good pill. But I'm being genuine. I'm gonna be completely real with you. There's just something about these past runs that have honestly kept me kind of like, man, let's keep her going. Let's keep the Isaac going, bro. I think, honestly, I don't think he formulated his exact thoughts on it, but in a recent Isaac episode, I think NL said it best, and that is, it's just gonna take one bad run with like low damage, low tiers to kind of get me like out of that top of the world feeling, you know what I mean? All it is gonna take one bad run to get me feeling like, man, this game sucks. But whenever there is a good run happening, I'm gonna be completely real, it feels damn good, bro. That's not a joke either. That's genuine feeling. Is when you get a good Isaac run going, it feels like a damn good Isaac run going. You know what I mean, bro? It feels like there's something here. But when you don't got it going, when you got the mid, the horridness plaguing you, that's when Isaac makes me want to put a bullet in my head, bro. That's not even joking. Isaac feels awful when you have a bad run. That's just genuine, you know? That's real ass feeling, and I think everyone can relate. When you have a horrible Isaac run, it just feels horrible, bro. Like nothing good is ever coming your way ever again type of shit, you know what I mean? That's dead ass what it feels like. But today is not that day. Anyways, I want to thank y'all for watching. If you guys did enjoy, greatly appreciate it. Hope you guys have a good day and or good night, depending on the time reviewing this. Catch y'all on the next one. Peace out.